Hello, hello, hello. So I want to chat about personal development. And this is honestly probably the most important thing you will do as a coach. So I probably should have made it video number one, video number two, because number one's the intro. But personal development, you have to do it. This is a non-negotiable. If we chat and you're not doing personal development, I'm going to be sad because this is where you will grow the most as a coach. And so even if you never sign up a challenger or you never, ever, get a coach under you, personal development will still change everything for you. And that's why it is so important, because if you can change your mindset, you can do anything. A lot of coaching is fear, right? People are fearful about what people are going to say. They're fearful about what people might think. They don't know how to overcome the challenges in their life. And so personal development will change that. It'll help you push to be a better person. It'll help you to be stronger in your business, and it'll help you learn whatever it is that you need to learn in order to be successful as a coach. I'm going to share in our Google Drive that we have, I'm going to share some things. So podcasts are a good one. I listen to a podcast on my way to work every single day. I make sure to listen to a podcast every single day. I'm going to start from the bottom because my favorite right now is the Straight Up podcast by Trent Shelton. This is amazing. He pumps you up. He gets you ready to take action. You feel moved. Like I get the chills constantly when I'm listening to this. He just has amazing takeaways that really build you up as a person and makes you understand your worth as a human being and your place in this earth. Then we have She by Jordan Lee Dooley. This is really good because it's a lot of different topics just about being a woman in general. So it's not necessarily like business specific. It's about confidence and intentionality, wisdom, drive, kind of all of that. And so she has just a lot of good topics. I go through and pick and choose what I'm feeling that day. So there are ones about business, money, body image, faith, all those kinds of things. There's the Leadership podcast by John Maxwell. He is the number one leadership guru on the planet. He just really helps you build a strong business, but in doing it in a way that glorifies God and being a good person. Empower Her is by Keisha Fitzgerald. It's so good. I love it. And I like them because they're about 15 minutes. So they're nice. They pump me up. She talks about anything from business stuff to relationships to growth to personal development, all that stuff. She's also a Beachbody coach. So it's fun because she kind of understands the realm we're in, but that's not like what the podcast focuses on. And it really just focuses on being the best women that we can be. So, and then Women Inspiring Women. So this is by Melanie Mitro. She has been a Beachbody coach, like a top Beachbody coach for almost 10 years. So she really knows what she's doing. And hers is very business focused. So when I was a new coach, I listened to these on repeat. Like I listen to Melanie Mitro podcasts all day long because she gives so many tips and tricks to navigate your business and be a leader and push new heights. So that is just a really good podcast. So my challenge to you is, instead of listening to music when you drive, instead of listening to music on your walk or your run, instead of listening to music while you do the dishes, like listen to a podcast, because they will just change your mind and help you subconsciously be a better person. The other personal development is every single morning I read a chapter of a personal development book. I suggest you get a personal development book based on whatever you want to learn more about. So do you want to learn more about coaching? Do you want to learn more about leading others? Do you want to learn more about having confidence? What do you need in your life? So these are some of my favorite personal development books I've ever read. So there's The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. That is super good. It talks about how the small actions lead to big action and how consistency compounds. And so that is just really good. You set goals for all areas of your life, right? For family, financial, business, personal, like all that stuff. Number 2, Failing Forward. And so this is good if you are scared of failing and you're scared of like, what are others going to think? What are others going to say? This is super good and gets you in the right mindset for just taking action and then the steps to come back and figure out how to adjust. Own Your Everyday by Jordan Lee Dooley. It's just really good. You've got to read it. Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis. I think Rachel Hollis anything is super good. So that's a really good one. Juggling Elephants talks about 3 rings and how you juggle the different areas of your life, right? So I talk about I have 3 rings. I have teaching and school, I have my family, and I have Beachbody, and there's different times where I need to be in each of those rings. And you can't be in 2 rings at the same time. And so it was just really good and has helped me be intentional with whatever I'm doing that thing, right? So if Shane and I are on a walk, I'm doing that. I'm not responding to messages. I'm not doing that. But if I'm coaching, like if I am on a team call or I am at a conference, Shane understands like that's where I'm at and that's what I need to be doing. So yeah. Eat That Frog, it's about stopping procrastination and getting to work. So that's a really good one. There is Stories That Stick. This is all about telling your story. So that is really, really good as Beachbody coaches. Build to Last. This is actually written by a Beachbody coach for Beachbody coaches. And it's all about building your team and building your business to last forever. Love Does by Bob Goff. That's more of just like a personal and an internal development. It just is really, really good and has helped me love more intentionally. You Are a Badass. I mean, I think the title says it all. And then Resisting Happiness. This one is written by, this one's more religious and is written by a Catholic author, but it's really good and talks about how we pretty much get in our own way for happiness. I just remember the first day talks about like snoozing your alarm, right? And so it talks about these little things we do throughout the day that actually block us from being our best selves. So love that book. So personal development, you've got to do it. So attend events, right? Even if there's like the Rachel Hollis Rise conference, if there's, the next video is going to talk about events a little more. And so I'm not going to like get too far into that. But go to conferences, go to things that'll help your business, do workshops, take advantage of any groups there are. Like right now, I think if we're doing the Diamond Mastermind group, where we've kind of got a lot of things going on to develop us as leaders. You know, read your books, listen to your podcast. Like I challenge you, listen to one podcast and read 1 chapter of a book a day. It will change your business and your life more than any other part of this coaching thing will. So you have to do your personal development. So if you don't have ideas, podcasts you can listen to on Spotify, or if you have an iPhone, you can do the podcast app. Books, use thriftbooks.com. So THIFTBOOKS.com. You can get books for like $5 or less. And that's what I use to buy all my personal development books, because I can't go out and spend $20 on every single book. Like I can on some, like Trent Shelton's books, I'm spending what it costs to get them because I'm sure they're straight fire. But otherwise, I usually use thrift books and get my books off there. So if you need some suggestions, reach out to me. I would love to work with you to find the perfect personal development book. And yeah,